Well, always looking to save weight. Come up with another way to save some more weight on this spar. Now, normally, I was thinking about running a carbon fiber toe on top and bottom of this, but a parachute rigger sent me this piece of Kevlar, or this spool of Kevlar thread, and this is what I sew the wing with. You cannot pull this apart. It will cut you. It's super, super strong. So John and I were talking this morning. I decided that I would skive a groove into this spar here and run it from tip to tip, and that'll be the instead of using Kevlar or carbon, we'll use Kevlar, piece of Kevlar thread. Not that I think it really matters, because I didn't use any on the other one, but can't hurt. Won't weigh anything, so why not do it? Oopsie. There we go. Morning, Steve. Like I say, I don't think it's really necessary, but it can't hurt. And it just needs to be below the surface of the wood so that when I cap it, I get a good bond on it. That should be good enough. I just used a cutoff wheel on the Dremel, and I just scored it. It might be 5/10 thousandths deep. This airplane's gonna have all the fancy new bells and whistles on it. We'll need that. We'll need to put that there. Keep an eye on it. Don't want to lose it. Shit. All right, let's lay the thread in there and see how it goes. I need mine. It's probably in the garage. Hang on a second, guys. I got to take a break. There's something rustling out in my yard again. So I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, guys. They're working on the house next door. Finally, running through my gangway. All right. Now, I'm gonna need something to hold this upright. We'll use that clamp, I guess. Got too much crap on the bench. You think, well, was this worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely worth it. Of course, getting it started is going to be a bear, but crap, with my fingers. Okay. I think I need the kicker. Yep, need the kicker. Remember, when you're building a beam wing, the beam is the heart of the airplane. Now you could use tow on this, but it's going to be a lot heavier because of all the epoxy. But I'll guarantee this will do just fine. Or you can leave it off, which I did in the 90s. I didn't have carbon or Kevlar. I don't know how to do this. Ain't got enough room. That'll work right there. If anybody doesn't think this is strong enough, I'll give them $100 if you can break this by hand. You will seriously injure yourself. I believe it's probably stronger than, well, I know it's stronger than copper wire. This is probably just as strong as 14,000 flying line. CA. Oh, Jesus. Somebody telling me I'm doing it wrong. Want to buy my house? Hello. It's not for sale. Take me off the fucking list. Hello? I get 10 calls a day. Is my house for sale? No, it's not. Sorry about the cussing, but I get pretty tired of it. Now this won't make it stronger this way, it'll make it stronger this way. Of course, as I've stated, I built them without this in it before. Come on, get in there. There it is. Now we won't worry about gluing this down a little until I put the cap on it. The glue will go down into that slot. Yay. Okie dokie, we got this part done. Now we'll figure out the drilling of the I don't know how great they are, though they're adequate. Okay, that way this spar won't bend this way at all. There's no way. That shit is so strong. It'll be fine. A little glue in the center here. You know what? I'll just go ahead and glue the whole damn thing in. Come on, get off my fingers. It's a small detail. Can't hurt. They must be putting new windows in over there because I hear them. I didn't go around and look, but hey, thank you, making model airplanes. There's a guy who's got a free flight channel having some type of build off, but he didn't invite me. I'd have bought me a little kit and built that. Took about 2 hours to do. It only got to fly 20 seconds. But I think he's doing it for beginners, so. Maybe that's why he didn't invite me. Hang on, guys. I gotta break one more time. I apologize. They're beating on the side of the building, my building now. I'll be back in a second. All right, I'm back. They're not. They're just making a hell of a lot of racket. They're not beating on my building. They're They're getting the other building. Bunch of Mexicans. Mexicanos, vatos. Okay. Ooh, got that on my hand. Sprayed it over on my arm. Okay. Still got that little hoop in the end, but that's all right. We'll take care of it. Okay, I brought up, even though I am the human drill press, I brought up a drill guide so that we could bore some holes in this thing. because we're going to use Forstner bits. Could I do it? Probably. Of course, you got to run on the floor. Why didn't you run under the bench? No, man. Get in there. But screwing around, you can't win. Feels like it's going in cross thread. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got it set to 0 angle. Okay, we need to draw where they're going to go. We're going to use a 5/8 in the center for the bell crank and a 1/2 inch for the outsides here. I need something to back it up with. Back it up with this board. Everybody got a grip? And when they cut angles, you can drill angles with it. That's why I got it. I got a drill press in the garage, but What? No check key? Huh. Well, just so happens I happen to have a check key over there. Instant belt crank hole. Oh, thank you. So you did it twice. Let's put this one up instead. I like that one. Okay. All right, you guys getting anything out of this? Okay. Landing gear is going to be 18 inches apart. So let's make them 17 and a half. So make it This thing was a pretty wide stance. Yeah, we'll make it 18. We'll make it the same as it was. Oh, shoot, I missed. Got to go on this one now. Don't screw up. Goes on this one right here. So let's measure. So we got 8.5. Yep, goes on that one. Okay, this is the only hole that had to be pretty big. It's going to get a doubler here. We'll cut this out. It gets a doubler here, actually a tripler. But I'm going to switch the bit and put the 1/2 inch in, and we'll start cutting the holes towards the end. You guys didn't know building a beam was so complicated, did you? Let me explain why beam wings are so nice, in my opinion. Center of gravity is not only fore and aft, it's side to side. If you can reduce the weight, so the center of gravity is right in the middle of the fuselage, ever how many inches back of the wing. That's the center of gravity, but it also includes the wingspan. So if you can lighten up the tips, you get less rocking in the turn. That's why wingtip weight box position is so important. Most people say no. That's why belt crank position is so important. Most people say no, whatever. Will it fly? Yeah, it will. How good will it fly? Who knows? You know what? It's not going to be big enough. Gonna have to go back to 5/8 for there, because it's holding its shape pretty much to out here anyway. Ain't nothing but a thing. That looks better. Take out some more material. I forgot to weigh this thing after I got the thread on it. It was 260 without the thread. 2.6. .5, so 2.5 ounces. It ain't gonna be 1 ounce. I can see that coming. But we'll do the best we can. It's gonna be better than that other beam I got. Okay. Okay, so now we need some other holes, so I need to figure that out. Let's see, the bell crank. This is inboard, okay. lead ounce we're going to pass through. So we're going to I don't know. Might end up having to cut that out, but I don't know. Can't really tell till I start putting it together. So we'll do the outboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course, it'd be even. $14 times 1 1/4. 17.5 divided by 2. 8 3/4. Eight 3/4, so it's going to be that one there. This is the center. Believe it or not, there is a method to my madness. This is the center. So we want to drill here and here and here. But we got to change a bit. I'll have to sand it if I need more. I just don't want to drill too big a hole at the end and get too close. I'd rather sand it with the drum sander. Pretty amazing what you can get out of the hardware store. Build model airplanes out of the hardware store. Might as well. The wood we're getting is like pine. So there and there. There, and there. Oops. Didn't get it come through yet. Oh, shoot. No, not really. Part of my life I'd like to forget. I think we'll go out halfway instead. We don't need that. Okay, let's make sure it's staying straight. It's like an arrow. So, now do you guys see what's going on here with this? We're going to cut. We're going to cut this out right here. This will be left solid because that's where the landing gear, out from the spar where the landing gear goes. Then this gets cut out. I guess I'll do it with a jeweler's saw. I don't feel like messing with my jigsaw. Could break it too. We don't want to break it. Then you leave this solid because you got to have some support out there. Then you cut this out. This might be a little too much. I might grind it a little closer, make it an inch instead of 1.25 inches. Depending on the weight of the spar. Because we're going to get it down no matter what. So all that gets cut out. This gets gone. This gets gone. This gets gone. Now let's finish drilling the holes. Now I got to figure out what we want to do here. 8.5 is what I said, wasn't it? So this is the center line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th one. This is inboard. So we're going to, we need to find the center of that. This should be an odd number, so this should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 14, same shit. I guess I got it laid out right. So the gear goes there. We skip one and drill right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this one and this one. And we'll do it close there. The only thing is, I believe I got a set of lead outs and a bell crank up there. I need to look, get a visual on that. Come on. Oh crap. I don't have the bell crank hole cut out. I'll have to cut that out first so I can get a visual. I don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, we don't want to make a mistake. So let me cut that out. I'll get the coping saw out. We'll get the coping saw out. Yeah, I got a jigsaw, scroll saw, but I don't want a chance breaking the thing. Is this going to work or not? Seems like it's been sitting on the wall so long it's froze up. Do I have another one? Okay, you want to be a dick? I'll do it that way. There we go. Yeah. So we want it on the pull. So we're going to put it in that way. What the hell? Can't win today. Okay. Shit, so tiny, can't see it. Well, we might have to use the coping saw. Okay, let me Let me get that thing out, I guess, because I'm not going to monkey with this. I need to go buy a new saw. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Of course, go on the floor. Nope, I got a new blade. Okay. Man, it's hot up here now. Humid today. Air conditioner just can't keep up. Got central air if you want to spend $10 million a month. There we go. We ain't getting rich making videos. Ah, there's 2 in each one. Cool. So we got 16. Let's see what we got here. We got 17, 19, and 21 tooth. I guess I just take them all out of there and look at them. We want the finest blade we can get. God, they make these things, they don't want to come apart. Hey guys, you didn't have to make this stuff impossible to get open. China. Gotta be China. The first ones I had out. Okay, here we go. Show them the business. Yeah, give them the business. We want to use this on the pull, so this goes this way. I'm getting aggravated trying to hold Dink around with all this stuff. Put this on so it don't fall on the floor. Boy, it really took a whoop there. I'll straighten it out when I get it cut open. So we want to do it on the pull, so that means it goes this way. Yep. Come on. This is almost not worth doing. There we go. Almost not worth doing. Okay. Shit, might have to turn that blade around. Yeah, crap. Let me get the jigsaw over here. I'm not going to monkey with this. This is too much hassle. I don't have a way to hold this. So I'll just go over there and bring the jigsaw over here. It's gonna fall down when I start vibrating anyway. Okay, how much trouble is this gonna be? You know what? Hell with you. Hell with you. I'll just use a handheld jigsaw. I was going to use my scroll saw, but it's buried in there. Let's see if we can make this work. I should use this all the time. This is good. Yay. Go ahead and cut these two. This thing here is taking a little bow at the end here, but that's okay as long as it doesn't bow the other way. Yep, it's not bowing there. We'll relieve that and I'll straighten that out when I glue up the cap on it. Not a problem. lot of work for a beam. A lot of work. Okay, let's see if I can't keep from cutting myself. Let's see what it weighs now. We got these two, but at least I can get the bell crank in it now and see where I think the lead outs are going to come out. I think I can make this smaller here, you know, but I'll do that with the disc drum sander. Okay, where we at now? 210. Nah, it ain't gonna get down to 1 ounce this year. At least it'll get down to 2 probably. Okay. Everything's heavier nowadays. Okay. Spar is at 4 inches. Spar is at 4 inches, which is that mark right there. There's the pen. Yeah, probably not gonna have to worry about that. I don't want to make a mistake. What happened to my damn pen? See what I mean? Oh, there we go. That one don't work. This one works. Or is it the other way around? So we need to figure approximate balance. 11.5. Clear 11.5. Can't do it on this calculator. Do it on this one. 11.5 times 0.27. 3,105. So it's going to be 4 inches back. So yeah, I don't need to worry about the lead outs won't pass through this beam. The old days, we built the beam with them pretty far forward because the wings were, and not only that, I can always cut the center section out and add one, so I don't have to worry about it. You guys know how to figure static balance? Static balance for this wing is just ahead of the spar. Wait a minute, is that right? What did I say it was? Shit. 310. Static balance of the center of gravity of the airplane is right here. The beam is right here. The lead outs are an inch behind center of gravity. And they might pass through the beam. This is the beam. The lead outs come out. Yep, they will. Right at the end. So we need to make the lead outs let me see here. We might have to file a slot in this. But we'll definitely take that part out right there. We'll do these two holes. And after I get it in, I might have to cut this. No, that ain't right. I don't want to do it that way. I need to figure it out right now. I need to figure it out right now. So let's get some paper out. We'll get some paper out, lay it out, because you know what, I'm going to sand on this for a while. Lay it out and figure exactly where the lead outs, if the lead outs are going to pass through this beam. Because if they do, I don't want to cut the beam in the wrong spot. Boy, that thing went crazy, and when I relieved it, it straightened it right back out. That's good. That is good. So let's whittle on this beam a little bit. We had it at 2.5. Can't do it. Can't use that one. Have to use a smaller drum. I don't have one either. Have to use a 3/8. Or we could do it by hand, which I've been known to do. I do not have a smaller drum, but I do have this. This thing here will hog the crap out of it. I bought this at Wick's Aircraft. This is a, it's like a cut-saw bit. It's a diamond impregnated some kind of deburr tool for aircraft. First time I've used it. Let's see if it works. What is that shit? Is it an oddball metric size? I don't want to go in there. Okay. Hopefully it stays on there. Works good. I guess for what I paid for it, it should work good. Then we got to hit it with a sandpaper file. You guys bored to death yet? It's straight. It's straight. Got a hoop in the end, but that doesn't really mean anything. I need to get to those things. It's not for sale. Marty. Hello. Okay. I'm all right. What's up? Yeah, tomorrow morning be better. What time you get up? All right, we'll try to make it 10 o'clock. Yeah, that shovel head repair shouldn't take very long. All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Right. It ain't nothing. It won't take me but just a few minutes. You got any dry slide? I'll bring dry slide if you don't. Cable lube. Okay. No, that ain't it. I'm looking. Yeah, I see my dry slide. Yeah, I'll take the clutch cable off and run dry slide in it, and then adjust the clutch and send you on your way. Or you want me to do that ball too, right? Okay. I'll see you. All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, there's $100. I'll go make some money. Gotta drive out to my buddy's house. Put a new check ball in a shovel head, which is not a big deal, and adjust the clutch. He'll give me maybe 200. I don't know. Now I've lost my stick. Where's my? There it is. Yeah, everybody's happy I'm back in town. Can work on their motorcycle. Got a paint job to do on one. Remember what I said? Inside the airplane's got to look just as good as the outside. 3 reasons. So when you crash, I don't walk up and laugh at you for not sanding the inside. That's one. That's a big one. And 2, less stress risers, so it's stronger. And 3, it's lighter. I'm gonna have to draw on paper though to see where the lead outs are gonna come out. Because I'm thinking they're not gonna pass through, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Ah, damn. I just don't make anything like they used to. The glue ain't sticking. Close enough. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna drill a hole right there in the center. That'll work. That'll do it. Gotta get every bit out I can. Now back in the day, like I told you, smaller 35 size airplane, they'd make this beam out of a yardstick. But we're running bigger airplane, bigger wing area, more stress. Lots of balsa beams too. I think the USA one is a balsa beam. I don't think Billy got into this. I don't know why, because this ends up being lighter than the rest of the stuff. Maybe because he had super good wood, I don't know. Oh, I see, we gotta sand a little more there. Got a lot of mold. Got a lot of mold. You know, I think we could take some more out of this center right here. The landing gear is going to come out there. There's the platform. At least drill a couple of holes in it. I sure hope my bell crank's thinner than that shit. Do that or open it up a little bit. Not good. This thing is terrible. probably go about another 15 minutes and then I'll take a break. You guys are probably pretty tired of me. That's not going to work in that one. We have to see. Have to see about this one. That is just not going to work. I think this is going to be a lot better. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of room. Plenty of room with my bell crank. Okay. All right, let's I'll get that plan out. I've got to redraw that plan, but I can at least scratch it on there and see where it's going to come out. Why is there never enough room? I don't care how much room I got, it's never enough. Can you guys tell me why? That's that. Where's the plan? I had the plan. It's over there. Is that the fuselage side? That's not it. Oh, I see it. I got to get that off the table too. That box that Danny built me is nice, but it takes up too much room. Okay, we can just use this side as the plan form for bell crank rotation. Lead out. So we got 4 inches back. There it is. Okay, that's correct. 4 inches back. I'm going to have the wing swept forward. Right there, meaning this moves forward 1 inch. Yeah, I'll do that. Not right now. I'm involved with trying to figure this out. So we got this 9.5, 9.5. So that's right there. This is 11.5. Eleven and a half. Right there, yeah. I get paper dolls here. Even though I'm not going to use this crank, we can at least look at it. It's a good thing I looked, because the belt, these lead outs are going to pass through the spar. No, not really. Got to be able to. So we need the last few inches open. Let's see if we got it right. I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 to there. So we'll say 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. Perfect. And they are going to pass through. Yep, the last. So I can open this up, and I'll drill a hole there, and we'll leave that. This is going to have to be open on the end, so we'll just do it like that, and then I'll cut that out. And it took a lot of thought to figure that out. I'll cut that out after the wing is put together. Yeah, all this dinking around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. That's a good thing I checked. So then that gets cut out. Then we're going to skip one. And we're going to drill a hole right there. All the way out there. And then I'll cut that off if necessary. One right there too. Okay. We got it. I'll make sure again. I don't want to fuck this up. This is the center. C. C. Landing gear is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. Sorry about that. I got to get my act together. Twelve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. I come this far working on this, I don't want to screw it up. Let me skip one. I'm good, huh? So the lead outs will pass through here, maybe. So we'll just open this puppy up at the end if necessary. Okay, I wanted to drill a hole there and a hole on the other side. Would 5/8 be better? No. No. Okie dokie, there's that side. Now we got to cut this. I think we're done drilling. I think we're done drilling. Back to cutting and sanding. And we'll get the beam done anyway in this video. I thought it was going to take a week or so to get it done, but it seems that I've learned and it's gone a lot faster. Oh, I also found out something else. This stack of ribs right here is 20 grams. There's 30 ribs there. And this 30 ribs weighs 28 grams. So I'm going to recut these ribs out of this material and save a 1/4 ounce. We'll have extras in case, but 1/4 ounce is substantial. You do that 10 times, that's quite a bit. A little bit of booger on there. Okay, let's cut that up. Yeah. Yep, that's right. God, don't let me mess up this now. I have to start all over. While I'm working on this, I'm going to plug this in with wood so I don't break it. Because if you break this beam, you got to start all over. You can't just glue it back together. It will not be strong enough. There's a big load on this thing. me how many wings I've had fold in my life. 0. Why? Backyard engineering. Okay, final weight of this beam is what? Of course, we'll get a little bit off of it from sanding. Started out 8.5 ounces, ended up, come on, be in the ones. I don't think so, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. Give me a guess what you guys think it weighs. That's more like it. Put your guess in the chat. What do you think it weighs? Started out 8.5, that big piece of wood. How much a puppy weigh? Not quite what they used to weigh, but I'm happy with the result. Beat the crap out of them other beams. Stronger too. Come on, give me a weight, guys. What do you think it weighs? And I'll show you on the scale. Probably could work on it some more and get it down a little bit more. No, I weighed it in ounces. Come on. Come on. Nope, not 49. Not 25. It weighs, right now weighs 49 grams, 1.75 ounces. From 8. That big old stick started out 8.5 or whatever the heck it was. We whittled it all away and don't weigh shit anymore. I probably should take this when I go buy some more and show them guys what I do with that stuff, because them old guys just kind of laughed at me. What are you going to do with that stick? I'm going to build a model airplane. need to get a couple more sticks anyway of it. Because this stuff is going away. They don't use this stuff no more. Back in the 50s and 60s, this was a house wall. This is lath. And then they would take plaster and trowel it on the wall. Well, they don't do it no more because it's all drywall. So you're not going to be able to find this at a reasonable price. And you can't use poplar. Poplar is not strong enough. Weak grain. I did testing on that stuff because I was going to use poplar and found that it snaps really easy. You gotta when you select your piece of wood, you gotta go out there and look and make sure the grain runs straight down the middle of the board. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Cut hollow and get this ready. That ain't bad though. Whatever work I got on from last time, about an hour. So it'll take about 4 hours to get this beam ready. I mean, that's a lot of work, but just think of what you get out of it. Let's use this deburr. Doesn't vibrate as bad. Doesn't vibrate as bad, but don't cut worth a shit. I don't have a small sanding drum. 1/4 inch, I don't think. This stupid thing here don't want to go in here. So don't buy these. This is made for air grinder, I think. I mean, I'll use it on my air grinder, but it's really not the right. This must be a metric size. Ain't like a touch ball, that's for sure. Okay. Sand it with 180, and that's the beam. Got a little bit of booger right here. I'll get that off of there. Got my Magnum fixed this morning. Took the engine out of it and dipped with a spray bar. It was 180 out. So that'll be ready to go. I don't know how good that's going to fly. It feels awful lunky. But we're going to take it anyway. That thing. Slight hoop in it. I'll fix that when I cap it. It'll be fine. .7. Okay, what we got here? 1.7. This one is 2.5. This one here, 3.5. This one here is comparable to this one. Yeah. So we got 2.5 on that one and 1 3/4 on this one. Plus, see, this one here has plywood on it. This is balsa, hard balsa, but it has plywood on it. Well, we don't need no plywood on it because I got hardwood right here. So that's what it is, 1.7, and this is 2.5. And this other monster was 3.5. And that's why those airplanes for those beams didn't get put together, because I knew it was way, way, way overweight. You know, it's just like this thing I'm telling you about here, where I'm going to recut these ribs for 8 grams. Like 8 grams is a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll recut those. All right, everybody. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back later on this afternoon, maybe before Charles comes on. I got a few things I need to do. I need to go to the bank and I don't know, there's some different shit out there I need to do. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the super chats twice from Making Model Airplanes. We appreciate that. I made $10 today, except YouTube gets their cut. So all that work I made $6. Whee, man, we're just raking in the dough. You guys got any questions? I'll hang on here another minute or two for questions, and then I'll sign out. Yeah, we are just killing it as far as making the money. I am going to sand this with 180. The insides of this was sanded with 80 grit. I want to get them 80 grit scratches out of that so be as strong as possible. This thing is pretty stout. You know, it's got some flex. It's got flexing at the tip, but once a beam wing airplane all works together. Yes, it's lath, not lattice. Lath, L-A-T-H, for lath and plaster. It's clear. Just go in and ask them for clear white pine, 1/4 inch thick, 2 inches wide, 5-6 foot long, whatever length you can get. They had them in 20-foot long lengths, but couldn't get them in the car. I didn't bring my saw either, so next time I go back, I'll bring my battery saw so I can cut them 20-footers down into 5-footers. Get four wings out of 20 foot. Like I say, if you can find it, you better get it, because they don't do lath and plaster anymore. So it's an oddball thing. I asked the guy, he said, well, they've been sitting in there for the last 15 years. Glad to get rid of it. Okay. So I think I'll make a run over there and get some more. It's only halfway to Wicks from here. $20 would be $20 maybe. I don't know. Maybe. And then I got extra beam material. Because now that the Viper is legal for N30, and believe me, it flies better than anything I got now. They used to fly better than what I got now. Better than the Junar, better than the Aegis. they fly perfect. More than Pampa capable. On a pipe, I had them all different ways. I had them on a pipe, no pipe. They're all the same. I mean, they work real good. Very streamlined. Excellent wind airplane because of the taper and the. I mean, we got quite a bit of taper. Let's see what did I say the taper was? Oh, we got a little hoop there. We got a little hoopty there. Taper is 1 1/8 7/8. Taper is 1/4 inch. Plus the taper in the trailing edge and the taper in the leading edge. It's excellent wind airplane. Do you have to put the Kevlar thread in it like I did here? No. I just did it because I got it. You don't have to put carbon on it or nothing. I don't know who in Texas, maybe, who lives in Texas? Steve Starr? No, that ain't him. One of Bob Giskey's proteges. He knows the Viper. He's seen it fly. I can't remember the guy's name though. I think Ken has seen it fly. I think. No, it wasn't Steve or Doug. Al Rabe didn't never saw one fly. Could have been Ken, but there's another guy. He goes to the Nats all the time. What the hell's his name? I don't know. I won't remember until tomorrow, probably. Or I see him again. No, not Chris. I don't believe. No. Matt Colon was in the 90s. Was he even born? Early 90s, late 80s, early 90s? I don't think so. Chris Rigotti wasn't around. This airplane here, even though Win Paul says 94 is not correct, because the first one I built was an 89 and this one here was a 1990 model, but now that it's verified as a 94, we'll go 94 would have been the Super Glide, but this one predates the Super Glide. I did the Super Glide with a straight trailing edge, figuring it would be hard. You know, I don't know. I had it in my head that tapered trailing edges were hard to trim, but they're really not. But moving the center of pressure forward means that I can run the center of gravity farther forward so that I can get the directional stability in the wind. That airplane there was the one that flew the best out of all of them. I ended up selling this to Ron O'Toole. And at the glove factory, he put the lines on backwards. Probably about the 4th or 5th flight he had it, put the lines on backwards, and pow, it hit the ground. It exploded. It was just in a million pieces. Pick it up and throw it away. But we're going to replace it with one that's better. I was using Vico bell cranks, 3-inch bell cranks. Now we got carbon fiber 4-inch bell cranks. I was using SIG horns. Now I got my own horns. Didn't have a carbon tank. We're going to have a carbon tank in this one to lighten it up some more. I think I can build that airplane high 40s. 48, 49 ounces. Depending on the weight of the wood. I mean, I just don't have the wood that I used to have. But you got to watch everything, like that 1/4 gram here and a 1/4 gram there and here's there, and it all adds up at the end. You go, well, shit, I'm 3 ounces overweight. No, I don't want to do that. You only get 1/4 paint. And this is back when I was using Aerogloss and I was not on my diet of 1/4 paint. There was quite a bit of paint on this, but Aerogloss is a different animal. I think it was lighter. I don't know. That's an airplane I hand lettered and striped. I can tell by looking at the letters of the thing. Well, we're going to do that a little different too, but I think I'm going to do that paint job on it just like this. Try to revive this airplane. I'll have to mix the blue because it really wasn't it was a royal blue, I think, is what Aerogloss called it. And I don't have a paint chip, so I'm just going to have to use this. It was almost an aqua green. It was kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to put the scoop on it either because it's too hard to choke. I'll just do my normal nose. We'll draw the plans with a scoop on it because that's what it had on it, but I'm not going to put it on it. Kind of like the story I told with Lewis Rankin and Zerl and me going to the Navy base to find that square pad and me going into the church and say, do you remember when? Ah, forget it. You weren't even born then. Shit. Oh, well. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. I don't know. I have to think about it. It takes a couple hours to cut them. You can cut. I'm gonna do a drawing of the jig. You can cut them just as easy as I can. The jig makes it simple. Simple. Just you can cut up and set it real quick. I have another jig over here. I'll show you that one. This is one I made for the Aries when I did the Aries build. And it pivots on this pin, and then you just keep moving the wood up. This does not work as good as this. This just slides up like so, and you cut along that thing, and then you take that out and you slide it up, and you can't mess up. You cannot screw it up. A whole lot better. You know, I've learned a lot since the 90s. That Real simple. Real simple. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.